Hi, everybody! It's that time again tonight. Welcome to Chattin 88. If you're just tuning in, hey, that's great. Every single week we have a guest. Cause spending time with me, spending time with me, spending time with me is the best. Is the best. Well, folks, tonight we have a special guest for you, just like we do every single night. His name is Michael Moses, yes, that's right. He's a funny kind of guy, comedian, alright. He tells a little joke here and there. And if you want to laugh, remember, I have no hair. Okay, so here we are tonight on Chattin 88. We're coming to you live from a new location that I'm very, very, very excited to talk about. We're going to get a lot more in-depth detail about this new location and studio space here in a new room that I have for Curtis LaBelle Music. It's great, but that's going to be closer down at the end of the month when I start doing some promotional stuff for it. So make sure that you're following along on our Chattin 88's Facebook page and Instagram to kind of get the behind the scenes of what is happening here with Chattin 88's and Curtis LaBelle Music. Oh, this is a misprint actually, but that's okay. They managed to fix it. So it's actually supposed to be, I just have to stand this way. Look at this. I look very buff right now. Here I am buff. It's comedy month, and our guest tonight is Michael Moses. Last week we had a great guest, Eric Johnston, who is from the eastern part of Canada. He has been on Laugh Factory and all over the place, and he's given us some really great opportunities to have the chance to speak with some comedians this month. So tonight you're going to hear a couple of one-liner jokes. Maybe. We'll see what Michael has. We're going to get to know him, what it's been like to be a comedian, why he chose this career path, because it's quite a difficult one, and share with you all of the jokes. Maybe we'll go back and forth and we'll share some really bad jokes. I don't write my jokes. I don't even tell jokes. I'm not a comedian. Ha ha ha. Anyway, let's sing a song. Can't go back anymore, baby. Can't go back anymore, baby. Can't go back anymore, baby. Backbone, baby, can't go back anymore. Can't go back anymore, baby. Can't go back anymore, baby. Can't go back anymore, baby. Backbone, baby, can't go back anymore. He wants to get away to someplace, maybe. She wants to see him lay away to someplace, baby. Can't go back anymore, baby. Can't go back anymore, baby. Can't go back anymore, baby. Backbone, baby, can't go back anymore. don't have anything to give ya. But these city nights are out to get ya. Don't wait for another, you'll be holding on to time forever. These boozy eyes are out to get ya. Here we go. Run, run away, run, run away. Hey, hey, run, run away, run, run away. Run, run away, run, run away. Hey, hey, run, run away, run, run away. Backbone Baby and Run, Run Away together. Oh my goodness gracious. I love singing. And you know what? I have 2 new singles that's going to be coming up here at the end of May. We're back in the studio and we're going to be doing Rise Above and Tainted Wood, which has a really cool piano part. I think it's really awesome. It kind of reminds me of a little of a Yuruma. We are waiting for our guest to sign in, Michael Moses. This gentleman is out east here in Canada, a great Canadian. He has been in the comedian circuit for quite some time now. Who's a comedian on here right now? If anybody's a comedian, give us a thumbs up. Tell us a joke. Tell us what your best chicken crossing the road joke is, or make them clean, keep them clean, and maybe we'll start a Chattin 88's joke book. Probably just a picture of my face on the front cover. Give me 1 second here. I'm just going to check what is going down on this neck of the wood. Okay, so we're just checking things here. We have, again, COVID has come in and moved our studio around again, and we have some very limited people working in the end of the studio here with masks and 18 feet apart now as far as we possibly can. I'm going to check something here and make sure we have the right... Okay, so we check that. They're on standby over there. Tell us your joke. Has anybody tell us any jokes over there? Is there anybody who's got a joke? Tell us a joke. Tell us where you're from. We're just waiting for our guest, Michael Moses, to join in. We had a chat, him and I, earlier, and hopefully he's still able to sign in with... he is out in the middle of nowhere, he was saying, and he's got some pretty sketchy internet. So we'll just keep going on here. Let me talk about the 2 singles that I'm going to be doing at the end of the month, Rise Above. And I wrote Rise Above a bit before, in the middle of COVID, I guess. And it was inspired by people not being able to get together and everybody kind of, I've experienced what it's like to be alone and what the impact I've had to others as much as others have had an impact on me, and we've all came together and rose together, and we fall alone as one. So that's where that came from, and that's really exciting. And then Tainted Wood is a personal journey about a piano and an experience that I had. Speaking of experience, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Michael Moses. He is going to be joining us here in just a few seconds. Michael Moses on his way. There he is. Michael Moses.
Yeah. I like that, man. That's a good voice.
Well, thank you. I've always kind of wanted to play intro music and outro music for like comedians or magicians or anything like that. It's quite
Do you play it
quirky and
for your? Do you play it for yourself? Like here comes, and then
here
Curtis
comes the
LaBelle,
piano
right?
player
Yeah,
tonight. You can buy my merch every single day. That's right.
you should do that every time you enter a room. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, right.
Just sing
Yeah.
it.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Okay, I don't need. I'm pretty sure I'm an Aries, right? So I'm pretty sure that I'm already boisterous enough when I walk
Right.
into a room.
No, we need to go up a level. It needs to. We need more. I want more. I
Always
res-
more, always more. Michael, tell us where you're from. What neck of the woods are you in here in Canada?
I'm in Niagara Falls right now. I'm in the Niagara. I'm originally from Alberta. That's what I would claim as home.
Where in
Is the
Alberta?
403, like southern Alberta, like so. Coaldale is the town. It's like 6,000 people now. It's growing. I got caught in traffic. It's growing. It's wild. But
I
Coaldale is like
got caught
outside.
in traffic.
Yo, it never happens. Last time I went back, I was like, what? Like I leaving the grocery store, and I got caught in traffic. I was like, it is changing. It is
Population
changing now.
from 80 to 8,000, right?
Yeah, we got a McDonald's and a gas station, and it just blew up,
Whoop
man.
whoop, you're living it up. I'm
Yeah,
loving it.
yeah, exactly.
um, so I have never been there, but I've also never been to Niagara Falls, and I have had so every time I say that, everybody's faces just drop and like a dagger to the heart. I'm told I have to go there.
You don't have to like it is what it is, man. Like I remember the first time because like, you do feel it, like you feel like, hey, I gotta like Niagara Falls, and you like wonder of the world, I gotta check it out. I went the first time like because I moved to Hamilton first, and I went, and we stood there for like 2 seconds, and I was like, all right, let's go to the Hooters. Like it was, I was like,
Is
let's
that the place to go to in?
I don't think so, man. But I've never been to a Hooter, so that and Niagara Falls are on the same like wonders of the world that I wanted to see. So
I didn't have. I have to. Okay, so now we're going in. Okay, I've been to a Hooters. I've been to a Hooters in Edmonton, and I have to say it was my first time and it was my last time.
yeah,
I'm different plumbing for me, if you catch my drift.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I have to say, I wasn't impressed. Like
no,
I don't know if Hooters was like all about the voluptuousness, right?
yeah, yes, yeah, yeah.
I can certainly say I didn't get that on my end of the bargain here.
No, I don't. Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. They need something else for you. They need something. They need a mooses. They need
They need a mooses.
yeah, yeah.
I need a
Some,
I can just go to Montana's where I can get a moose hat, right, or whatever it is.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, but
Um,
go ahead.
no, no, we got a pretty good connection now. I was expecting a little bit of lag time, but this is so you're in the middle of nowhere in Niagara Falls, and you're
Yes.
surviving trying to do comedy. Like, what the heck is up with your life right now?
Yo, yeah, no, the comedy, like, man, I was doing the Zoom shows, and I did one, and I just like bombed, and I was like, the guy's like, yeah, sorry about it. I got another one. I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good on the trying to perform comedy that's not live right now. So I've been just creating like content online. I got addicted to TikTok. I'm like something about TikTok, man. Like with the numbers people get, I'm like, I gotta try to get up there. I want to try to get a blue check on TikTok. So I've been creating videos for that because I used to do videos on like my Instagram story that a lot of people interacted with. So I'm like, yo, let me just put these on TikTok now. And then I just been trying to grow my YouTube channel because the YouTube once you get that 1,000 and then you get monetized. So I've been trying to grow that, and I've been posting weekly. I started my own podcast and kind of posted the videos there. And then I also you try to figure out what do I love? What do I want to do? What do I want to talk about? So like I love basketball. So I'm like, all right, let me make fun of basketball players, not what they do on the court, because a lot of people are talking about what they do on the court, but I'm gonna talk about what they do off the court. So I've been making fun of them a lot. And then I realized that I'm in Canada and I don't watch hockey that much, but I think I might get into hockey because there's not like there's a lot of shows that talk about the NFL or basketball, like debate shows. I'm like, but I never hear about the hockey show. So I might get into hockey just to tap into that market if and do stuff about like make fun of like NHL players, what they do off the ice and get into that. But I'm just so I'm just
Well, your
creating
number's sitting right now on TikTok.
man, limited. I only got 18 followers right now, but I got the highest video I got has like 3,500 views. So I've just started, but when I look through everybody's, they've been doing it for like a year. Like everybody that's up there has been doing it since like last year, beginning up. So I'm just new to it, but I got some ideas, and I think TikTok is one of those things that it can go real quick. Like so,
I've been told numerous of times I have to get on TikTok, but I haven't a clue what I would do on TikTok.
Man, I think TikTok is I think easy. That's why I want to do it. And I just noticed another comic he got like from the States. He's because I wanted to, you want to grow this platform, but it's got to turn into people coming to shows. Like it's got to turn into real
Yeah,
life
you have to do it. You gotta return it.
Yeah,
You
it
gotta
can't.
get
I
that
just
back.
don't want it to be on TikTok and like just that. I want it. So I saw a comic in the States. He posted a lot of stuff, and his stuff's going viral. And he's got like 1 million, and then he's selling out shows. So I'm like, all right, if that can happen. But like, yeah, but TikTok's very nice to you as a content creator because they will let you link your Instagram. They'll let you link your YouTube right on their page, and then you can put your link tree or whatever you want on there. But yeah, man, I think it's simple as they are tossing out like your content to people. Like it's not like, hey, you got to be a blue check to get it out there to people. You just got a hashtag right and use the like music that is popular, and your TikTok can blow up. And everybody that I've seen that has done it, even comics I know that have been on it for the year, are like 50,000 plus followers and growing. So I think there's
I
something
gotta
there.
reevaluate. I have to reevaluate the. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I gotta reevaluate. We'll talk. Maybe that's a different show. Maybe we'll do a talk show about TikTok in Canada. I have no idea.
And it's man, and I don't want it to be, but it's addictive. Like I got it, and I just like I catch myself just watching. I'm like, this is bad. Like I went through this is like the first weekend I kind of got into it, and I came out of the weekend like, wow, what is my normal life? Like I totally forgot what did I listen to and do before, but because it's addictive. Yeah.
Well, even with any social media. So, as a comedian right now, Michael, what are you find? Okay, besides TikTok, what
Yeah.
else are you doing? Because you're not really doing the live shows in front of an audience.
Right.
None of us artists are, and we're really kind of
Yes.
we're just pushing anything that we can right now to keep ourselves alive. What has been the
Absolutely.
biggest thing in like as an artist? What are you turning to right now? That's also like TikTok. How are you getting yourself known? What are you doing on social media right now?
Yeah, no, so I just started TikTok, and then yeah, like I said, trying to grow the YouTube, and yeah, I do the thing about basketball, and and like YouTube Shorts or something that is like so I'm living with my ex right now, and she went into a huge YouTube like journey. Like she spent like months just soaking up content, soaking up social media and how to do it, and then she gave me this tips, and so every time I post a video of like the basketball thing, I also post a short, and shorts get blown up. So I get like 2,000 views on my shorts, and then I get little bumps, just 2 or 3 at a time.
I'm picturing you just in a pair of shorts right now.
Oh no, no. Kind of like just like under a minute video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I got
Yeah,
you. I got
yeah,
you.
little. I might put it. Maybe I'll wear a little bit of shorts and play into that.
Maybe you got to do make your video shorts with you in shorts.
Shorts. I think so.
It's a short. It's a short.
Yo, you ready for TikTok, man? Because that's what's on there. You got the mind for it. You got the mind. Silly mind.
You know what? I'll tell you. I don't want to go. Oh, you bring up something that I've been trying to avoid. I had TikTok. Listen. I had TikTok. My husband and I, we got TikTok, and I think I made 3 videos, and then it was at the time when it was like it was banned in the States, and then it was all
Yeah,
this
yeah,
and
yeah.
security, and then they use your phone number and your email and all that stuff. And so
Right.
me being the like, oh, I'm hypersensitive to get rid of TikTok now
Yeah,
and it's off
yeah,
my
yeah.
phone, right? But
Yeah.
now it's like, do you even bother to worry about that shit because it's
Not
social
even.
media?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Not even, man. Like, yeah, yeah. I had the same thought. Like originally, like the TikTok, and I like had it for a little bit, and I was like, nah, it's just I'm not gonna, mess with it. And like, yeah, the same security thing. So I deleted it from my phone. I thought it was gonna get banned, in North America. That's what people were saying. So I was like, nah. But then I was just like, but then, because Ontario, just like another lockdown happened, like it just keeps getting pushed back. And I'm
Right.
like before, like it was like, okay, maybe there'll be an end and we'll be live soon. Now I'm like, there's no hope. We ain't going live. Like, and I'm from Alberta. Like, I would move back to Alberta if they did live, but they're getting shut down too. So the two places I have like a home and could do it are getting it pushed back. So I can't even like move. Like last June, I went back to Alberta and stayed there for a month doing live stuff while Ontario was shut down. Now I can't even do that. So I was like, all right, yeah. So same question I'm asking myself, what can I do to grow? And I'm like, all right, grow the YouTube channel. That's the main thing because you can monetize that. But the way to do that is just get yourself out there. And I think TikTok is the best way. And I think it would be a disservice to myself to not try because I kind of already doing it on my Instagram stories. Like I always create this stuff and I get more interaction. And the Instagram stories, it's the people you already mess with that pop back up their stories. So I
Yeah,
got a
yeah, yeah,
lot.
yeah, yeah.
So I got a lot of people that were met because I used to do like construction videos and do them just to my stories, and I didn't post them anywhere else. But I think a lot of people from those interacting with my stories. So I'm like, all right, I'm already doing like 15-second, minute long, just top of the brain in the moment videos of what I'm doing that day. Let me take that to TikTok, add a hashtag, add a song, and I think yeah, it's the best thing to grow right now is try to do it on TikTok. And then hopefully that translates to numbers on, your
How
Instagram.
often
And
are you posting? How often are you posting on social media as a comedian right now to get yourself kind of like boosted back up?
so TikTok is like every day, and then every day I know a video, and then the YouTube, and then Instagram story, and that's just like with the people that I'm already like friends with in this communities that I brought from living across Canada and meeting people. So I post that every day, and then YouTube is just like twice a week. I'm just like focusing on like the basketball, what happened in the week, or doing the podcast, what happened in my week, and talk about that. So I'm doing that, and then yeah, I think the main thing about it is just that people are a year ahead of me, and you just consistency. I'm like, all right, as just keep doing it, just keep putting it out. Don't worry about the numbers, just keep putting it out and get to a year of doing it,
Okay,
and
well,
then you'll
I
see.
don't worry about the numbers and consistency and keep
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah, just keep
Um,
putting it up.
Okay, so I am from one of our viewers. I am a by the way, whenever all this wraps up and the pandemic is over, we want to get you and Eric and a couple of
Oh,
other you guys out here, put you up in a room and get you on a
love it.
stage, pack the house and have a great night of laughter. We
Yes.
need some live music and we need comedy. We need to be
Absolutely, man.
laughing our
And I
asses
want
off.
you to do my intro. You better.
Oh, you're
I
on.
want.
I'll do it. I'll done. You're on.
Yeah, I
We'll
want.
get my band. We'll do it like a Saturday Night
Love,
Live thing.
love it. Yeah.
You're on.
Even if there's no stairs, I want to walk down the stairs in between the band,
Well,
straight SNL style.
right? Um, so I'm a new comedian. I'm 13 years old. I
Okay.
have enjoyed watching comedy. Of course, clean comedy.
Yeah.
And what am I to look forward to as a young comedian? And like, I'm scared. What do I have to do to work on my literature, work on my craft, write my notes out? And what is some advice you can give this young 13-year-old to excel and propel in the comedian world?
So
Because it's
young.
a hard job and you got to get paid
Yeah.
doing it too, right?
Yeah, you know, Canada. Yeah, if you're 13. Hey, if you're starting at 13, you already don't worry about it. You got it. You beat everybody, man. You're 13 years old and you started. I hate you already. I hate the fact that you got to start so young. First off, get deal with people hating you because they're going to be jealous that you started so young. But if we're talking, I'm going to say a 13-year-old that's starting now that's able to perform live. Yeah, just keep writing the jokes about how you just learned about masturbation in your parents' house and your mom caught you. Keep working on those jokes and keep working on the jokes about how you want to bring peanut butter to school but you can't anymore. Keep working on those jokes and keep
Okay.
keep working on everything a 13-year-old. Keep talking about getting ready to write your learner's permit test and do all those jokes.
So
And
life experiences is key, right?
just you'll 13 young comic, you'll be fine. Just right, yeah, I think one thing, the hard work in stand up is off the stage. It's not getting on the stage. The hard work and the things that need to be put in is, yeah, like listening to your set, rewriting the joke, writing the joke, trying to figure it out. And I think what you need to do, because you love the laughter and love the thing that but that will always come in. You need to fall in love with creating some, like, a joke out of nothing, like just something that, like, there was not it was never it was didn't exist before you thought of it. Then you thought of it, you took it to the stage, it bombed, you came back and you're like, I gotta figure that out, and you gotta fall and become obsessed with that, because that's where the hard work, and that's where the I think you become a better comic, is off the stage. On the stage, that stuff will come, and you'll become more, you'll get less nervous and you'll become more confident. But you just got to fall in love with the process of creating a joke out of nothing, and then just going to the stage and, like, and then it making people laugh. So if you fall in love with that, because if you get tired of that, then it's going to be a long road. But if you can still love writing jokes and figuring out what is funny and how to make things laugh that wasn't there before. Like, I think that's beautiful as a comic, that you're just creating these jokes that weren't there before, and you figuring that out. So you got to fall in love with that, would be my advice. Serious advice.
Serious advice.
Serious.
One thing that we take pride on here in Chattin 88 is education. And this is what's really exciting about Comedy Month, is that we normally, well, not normally, but we usually have an artist, a vocalist, guitar player, singer, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So we have a couple of different months dedicated to different art forms in the
Awesome.
performing arts. So and we've talked about we've interviewed other artists. What's been their biggest who's been their biggest influence? What have they researched? As a comedian, who have you been kind of looking up to and that you idolize to help your craft get better?
Yeah, I think the one dude doing it right now that is Andrew Schultz. He's a New York comic, and he just got it all, man. Like, New York's the mecca of comedy, and he's from New York proper, Manhattan, and he is a edgier comic. So any divisive, flagrant guy. He has a podcast called Flagrant 2, but he was a comic that with everything, and cancel culture, he was kind of speaking up against it. So everything that all these networks, like, he filmed a special and all these networks said no. Everybody, Netflix and everything, Netflix said no, and every place you could do even the lowest end place that takes comedy specials from comics said no. So he just put it on YouTube for himself, and he just started putting like a clip out a week of jokes, and he's funny, man. Like, I saw him live and I was like, this dude is the best comic alive right now. I saw him in Toronto, and he just been putting it out online, and then it just picked up, and all his videos started getting views, and then he started selling out shows on the road, and his podcast is getting bigger now. So now his podcast is huge. And then Netflix said no before, but now in this, he kind of had the mentality that, like, all right, people now, like, with this pandemic and everybody having to come create content online, he goes, oh, you're all playing in my court now. because I've been here for a minute.
Right? Tables have
Yeah,
turned.
tables have turned. You didn't let me on your stuff, but now I put myself online and created this huge fans. And he kind of like, yeah, he put his career in the hands of the audience. And when you do that, you can't get, you can't lose because people mess with you. So they'll come. So he's the dude that like, and I saw him live, and he's the truth. Like he's I think the best comic doing it. And then yeah,
Any
and
Canadians? Any Canadian idols that you
Canadian that are doing I mean that
or
I think
just maybe
the
even
Ben,
actors, even actors or anything of the sorts.
who's like that I've been looking up to. Man, I'm sorry for Canada. I'm trying to get out of here real quick. But I don't know if I got that much love for kind of like Ben Benkus is a comic. He's putting out stuff, but I think I just yeah, I think it's at a time you just gotta, Canada's so tough, man, because you're just waiting for this stuff, and you got to take your career into your own hands. And you're like, as a comic, you're waiting to try to get just for laughs, and you're waiting. So I'm like, just respect and looking at these comics that are doing it for themselves. So like Ben Bankus is a Toronto comic that's been really doing that, and he's been going out. And I
We have a lot of great Canadians that have moved down to the
yeah,
States
yeah,
in
yeah,
order to up their career, like not up their careers, but to get their careers started. And that's
right,
something that happens with a lot of artists, period, musicians,
right.
all the above.
It's what there's a very funny Canadian comic that's been in New York for a while, Nathan McIntosh. He has a joke that Drake, like it took Drake going to America for Canadians to go, hey, oh, you're with us, right? Like before, we're like, whatever. Oh, the guy from Degrassi in the wheelchair is rapping, whatever. And then he goes to the States, becomes the biggest rapper in the world, and we're like, oh, he's Canadian, we love him now. It's like, we weren't messing with me. And that's Canada. It's so tough. Like America, when you go down there, you can be from wherever. You can be from middle America, but if they love you, they're like, oh, you could be famous one day. In Canada, they're like, well, if you're gonna be famous one day, you'd be in the States, So
I know it's a low
it,
blow, not a low blow,
it's
but it's tough. It's cutthroat. It really
yeah,
is.
yeah. But I did a lot of like Canadian, like I love Jay Baruchel as a Canadian actor and stuff. He like is part of like Man Seeking Woman is an amazing show. I love Dave Mirage. He's on Rami and he's working hard. I think Paul Thompson is like one of my favorite comics. And yeah, there's a lot of like musicians. Like I know the guys from the Dirty Nil, and they're like Hamilton. And I talked to the guy Luke from Dirty Nil, and he just had this passion for rock music that made me have a passion of rock music and go read the books and watch documentaries as he was talking about. So there's a lot of
Rock
people
music. Make sure you check out Curtis LaBelle.
who
Run Away. Some people say the
yes.
Canadian. Some people say the Canadian Elton John, if you will.
Oh, I would love that, man. I love Elton John, man, and I love it. So, boom.
Check out Curtis LaBelle. That's me.
I will. I
Ah.
wish that is you. Boom.
Okay, I hate to do this because I know. I mean, we have our live audience right now. Somewhere in the world is watching.
Yeah.
And residual anything is good. Residual income, residual jokes. I'm your audience. We have a couple people in our production crew. Do you have any one-liners for us? Or old school jokes, old school stupid jokes.
Man, I you know what? I was sitting around with some other. I was sitting around with like Eric and another. We were talking the straight jokes, and I realized I didn't have like, because I'm like, I'm not trying to be hacky on my street jokes either. But I got maybe a one-liner for you that I think is okay. Okay. Yeah. So, the other day I was in bed with my girl, and I got a message on my phone like 4 a.m, which is bad. And she grabbed my phone and she woke me up, and she was like, Michael, who the hell is Amber? And I was like, babe, a kid is missing. Okay. Go find the kid and let me sleep. So I hope that's my close. Yeah. Oh yeah, a little dark. It's a little But,
oh, Michael. one last thing here, my friend. It's been a pleasure to get to know you more, and I cannot, we have interviewed a fair amount of artists from across the spectrum here in Canada, and we have a lot from the eastern side that we have become friends with, and you're right on that, right in that list and right in line for someone that we would like to come and actually meet. Maybe when we started doing Chattin. We're in season 2 right now.
Awesome.
This is
Congrats.
our 30-second show. And,
Nice.
And I think one of the projects that I'd like to do is anybody that we've interviewed out east, once COVID is done, I'd like to get all of those artists collectively together in a hotel conference room and do one major show and have everybody.
Yo, that would be amazing. Yo,
wouldn't that be cool?
Yo, set up the GoPros and cameras all around in the conference room, get people walking. Oh, that would be cool. I would love to be a part of that.
Chattin 88's on a whole new level. I mean, we're growing here as well, so that's exciting.
Love it.
Take us out, Michael, with some, I'm not so serious, but just some really good advice to leave with anybody who is an artist right now, trying to figure out a way. I suppose we talked about social media. We talked about making sure that you have content all the time. Don't worry about the numbers. Those are all little great pieces of information. But based off of your experience, you've been around the block. You've performed at many different locations in front of thousands of people. What can you leave us with to give us some guidance as an artist, not just necessarily comedian, but as an artist?
As an artist, some guidance. Man, break up with your significant other makes for some good material. All right, break up with them, live with them throughout the pandemic. Oh, you gotta have some songs, some jokes. Don't worry, and then just get that extra material and then get back together. If you.
I love it. Well, I'm not going to break up. I'm married. I'm very happy with that. But I'm pretty sure that if I could express some of my feelings, there could be some jokes in that as well.
There we go.
You've been a pleasure to have on our show, my friend. Thank you so much. And then if people wanted to find you, how do we find you on Instagram? How do we find you on TikTok? We got to get you from 18 all the way up to 18,000.
Right. Yeah. So it's Michael Moses on everything, like ITS Michael Moses. It's Michael Moses. So Instagram. If you go to YouTube, my website, it's Michael Moses. Yeah, go find me on TikTok, Michael Moses, Facebook, Michael Moses, just all that stuff. Michael Moses. I'll be that guy. Look, with this face.
We'll be sure to share everything on our social media as well and make sure that we can help you. And you know what? I think I'm going to take the challenge and start a TikTok in your name.
You got it.
And that's going to be Curtis LaBelle, Michael Moses. No.
Yeah.
And see what happens. And
you would kill it. You would be great.
I guess the idea is to not even think about it and just go ahead and do it. Whatever happens, right?
You're gonna rock it. You're gonna rock it. I know it already. You're gonna beat me, and I'm just gonna be happy for you. I won't even. Not even a competition.
All right. Well, you know what? It's been a slice having you on the show tonight.
Yeah. Thanks for having me,
Michael. We're going to get you to take yourself out, and then we'll finish off the show. Thank you, buddy. Please make sure you share everything on social media. We love you.
Bye.
Thank you, my friend.
No problem. Bye.
Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Moses with some great advice. Maybe not break up with your significant other unless you really know that you're not going to be together forever. I don't know. That is not my opinion. That is not my advice either. However, please make sure that you head over to social media. That's Michael Moses on everything across the board. Give that guy some likes on his new TikTok videos. And who knows, maybe I'll be having a TikTok soon. Whatever you say. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We said a couple jokes. They were all right. Now every single week we have a guest. 'Cause spending time with me is the best. Oh, the best. Have a great evening, everybody, and we'll see you next week right here on Chattin 88 at 8. Have a great night.